So again, I'm still working on it, but what do you say?
You want me to be honest?
Totally, of course. I mean, it's just the two of us.
That song is shit in a can.
What?
I thought it was just awful.
I disagree. This song is a huge hit.
A hit? No way, Ruff. Trust me. I know this business. That song sucks. Not even a tampon ad would want to use that song.
You have ads for tampons that are very good.
Hello, welcome to the Quarter to 3 live stream for the winner of Request Wednesday. Main menu, parentheses, Tom Chick. Oh, no, that's not what it's called. This is Call of Cthulhu. A release from last year by... Who made this? It's not Cyanide, is it? Those French groups. Hold on a second. It is Cyanide. Oh my god. Okay, well, that explains a lot. I played a little bit of this when it first came out. Not much, but enough to know that I didn't care to play it voluntarily. But I will now be playing it, as I'm compelled to do by Request Wednesday. Fine with me. Let's take a look. Do you see that freaky thing right there? Look at this scary hallway and that little quiet tone that you can sort of, if I'll shut up and you can hear it. Scary, huh? Yeah, McMaster is mentioning. Hi to those of you on YouTube. Donald Huckle, Chris Markinson on Twitch. We have Richard Holt, big fan of Endless Space 2. Alex Chapman, who will trick you about things British. GFLS, Christy Gaines, Lord Kosk. Markinson, of course, is everywhere. Chris Markinson is omnipresent. He might even be omniscient. Jason McMaster, my arch frenemy. If I missed anyone, apologies. When you speak up, I'll say hi. Okay, let's play. Main menu. There should be the words called. Oh, look at that. There's like a gate up there. Okay, so look, you're just in a hallway, and there's been painters at work here, and they've spilled some of the paint. They haven't cleaned up after their job, so you're walking down this slowly, and watch, something's gonna happen. Bear with me. Hold on. Watch this. Get ready. Get ready. It's gonna be super scary. Oh my god. Oh, the light. Oh god. What was that? Ah! See? Were you terrified? Let's see. So I made it to chapter 2. Should I just start from here? Good lord, no. I'm not gonna remember anything. Plus, you guys, I don't want to drop you guys in the middle of the story. This is very narrative. We might have a cutscene. While we're talking about horror, check out an Argentinian horror movie called Aterrados, or Terrified. I recommended it to my friend Kelly Wand. He was super into it. Now we're trying to trick my friend Christian Malinsky to seeing it. So if you like horror movies, Aterrados or Terrified, Argentinian horror movie. Does so many cool things correctly. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. Not a good combination. Do not mix those. He's now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Torpor is a fun word to say. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Because I don't know if you guys know this, when you get a private investigator's license, if you don't do a certain number of cases every year, if you don't meet your quota, they yank your license, apparently. Ootsby in Twitch. Hello. Ootsby says this will be a passive-aggressive stream. Markinson, Aterrados is for Dingus. No, it is not for Dingus, which is why we want him to see it. Markinson, it's not for you either. You should see it. Jason Master says he has a signed copy of the pop-up book from the Babadook. No way, McMaster. I did see that they were selling that. Alex Chapman, yes, you bet I've seen the Babadook. Essie Davis is awesome. If you go way back to a movie called Isolation, I believe. That's where I first was into Essie Davis. Isolation is, I've mentioned this before, it is the movie Alien set on a dairy farm in Ireland. And it has got a great cast. Alright, that's enough of movie talk. Let's enter madness. Isn't that the name of a Metallica song? I think it is. Oh, good. The title card is subtitled. Very helpful, game. Very, very helpful. No, don't go to the IMDb page for Aturados. It's a spoiler. The picture's a spoiler. Not really. Yeah, it is kind of, actually. Okay, my wedding ring is dirty. Bunch of awful fish guts. Just a quick reminder, the name of the shark in Jaws is not Jaws. That is the name of the movie. The shark is just a shark. He does not have a name. Don't be running around calling the shark Jaws. That's incorrect. It's improper. And when you do it, you're just doing it to make me angry. Uncool. The shark has no name. The stunt, the prop, that was named Bruce. The movie is called Jaws. The shark does not have a name. Interestingly enough, W does not work. I can go backwards, I can go left and... Oh no, only backward. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to move through the level like this. Seriously, W doesn't work? What's going on with my keyboard? Hold on a minute, let me Alt-Tab out and see if I can type the letters. Let's go to, see if I can W, A, yeah, what the heck? Oh, you know what, is there some weird, did I do some weird key binding nonsense? Keyboard, reset to default. I wouldn't have done anything weird. Okay, let's find out. Oh, yes. Wait, no, was that escape? Yeah, oh, look. You can definitely see. Look at this nonsense. How on earth did that happen? Oh, no, that is correct. Sorry. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm pressing W. You guys can hear it. Is this supposed to be like this? Like a thing in Eternal Darkness where it messes with you? Well, let's try the other key. Yeah, Q makes me go right. D makes me go left. A does nothing. S is backwards. Let's see, Z. Z makes me go forward. I do have a Corsair keyboard that I just recently got. It shouldn't be doing weird things. What is going on here? Jason Master, it said ZSQD. Alright, well, hold on, let me check. Settings, controls, keyboard, WSDA. I don't know what your deal is, McMaster. Apply. I'm hitting space. Okay, apply. I'll even reset to default. Are you sure you want to retrieve default values? I am. WSDA, right? Back. Are you sure you want to go back without applying your modification? Well, see, no, it's not. I'm hitting the space bar. Are you sure you want to? Okay, there we go. E. W, yep. Lord Kosk, time for a controller. The controller's not even plugged in, actually, so it's not a weird controller conflict. This is really odd. Hold on one second. I feel like I want to... Let me open my little... so let's see. Profiles for my keyboard. Nope, nothing fancy. Let's see if I hit W. Let me just make sure that that reads correctly. Edit profile. Good lord. If I do... No, let's see. Actions. No keys. The only key that's disabled is the caps lock, which is never good for anything ever. Let's try to add an action and just make sure the W is reading correctly. There's macros. Turn those off. You know what? Get out of there. I shouldn't be having... It's reading the W correctly because I went to a web browser and typed www and it worked just fine. Look, www. Well, let's see how well I can play the game using Z to move forward. Crouch. Okay, let's find out what... Oh, crouch works just fine. Hand. How does hand work? Do I have to crouch and use my hand? Space? No. F. E. Oh, E. Okay. Alex Chapman says I'm using a French keyboard. Might be. Oh, right. I guess I have to crouch, or as they say in Canada, crouch, and go through here. Z. Here I am pressing Z to go forward. Oh, I get it. Like Z. Donald Huckle says, is this basically Amnesia Dark Descent, but with Cthulhu and more cutscenes? Donald Huckle, this game wishes it was Amnesia Dark Descent. I mean, is this where it came from? I'm already lost now. Okay. Actually, let's try this. Because if the game's going to be really weird, I can't imagine. Keyboard, right? Move forward. Yeah, W on the keyboard. Okay, this is the game's fault. Move back. S. Right. D. Left. A. Yeah, all of that is fine. Okay. I'm applying settings, but nothing. Okay. I'm just going to hit escape. 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 Yeah, W not working. So this game thinks that my Z key is my W. Way to go, Cyanide. Yeah, oh, French. Right, exactly. It's French. Okay, I don't have any way to open chains yet, so let's go back over to these docks. You'd think I would have remembered how to do this part. I'm going to uncrouch. Oh, it's still only 720 streaming. What's up with that? You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay, well, E is doing nothing there, so I guess I probably have to get like a lighter. Left click, right click, middle mouse button, roll the mouse wheel to change weapons. I don't have any yet. Hit E, so nothing. Okay, so let's walk around. Can we even? When an object can be picked up, press E. I'm gonna pick this up. Oh, bolt cutters. What could I use those for? Hey, Scylla, it says uncrouch isn't a word. Jason McMaster says 720p is an OBS setting. Except, McMaster, if I go over here, on a Request Wednesday, all sorts of things can happen, like troubleshooting and whatnot. And I go to video. Oh yeah, 1280 by 720. Right, I know that. I was going to change it later. I was just doing this for people who might have a slower connection. How did that get changed? Oh, I know how that got changed, because this stupid soccer game... Oh, soccer screws everything up. The soccer game's probably what's messing up my keyboard here, too. McWolf, I think it was saying spacebar to apply control settings. McWolf, you might have a point. Let's go back and look at that. Because I couldn't get it to read the spacebar either, for some weird reason. So, controls, keyboards. So everything, like it seems like it's remembered those, like it's applied them when I go in here. Now, if I'm hitting the spacebar, it's not reading anything. If I hit backspace, it is confirming that I want to retrieve default values. Spacebar, do you want to apply? Okay, good. And I'm just escaping backwards, and still nothing with W. Z moves me forward.
Faith inescapably draws you on.
Okay, just hearing that. Oh, here's the dead killer whale up here. I feel bad for the little guy. Did you guys see the movie Orca?
What a putrid offering.
Is Richard Harris in that? Is that the one where Bo Derek gets her leg bit off by an orca? It's in a cast, though. Her leg's in a cast, and the orca gets mad and bites her leg off. It attacks her house and makes her fall in the water, and then bites her leg off. Let's see if Shift works. Shift Z to run forward. Lord Gosk says maybe I need to edit an any file. Donald Huck, are you hitting apply settings with space or enter? It looks like it was wanting you to press space. Huck, I was definitely using space. Settings, controls, keyboard, space. Well, now it doesn't want it because I didn't change anything, so I'm just going to go back to hit backspace, then hit enter, and now hit the space bar and hit enter. So all this should be applied now. Looks like there's nothing, there aren't that many settings. So I'm just hitting, I'll hit escape, right click, doesn't matter, I'm just going to hit, let's hit right click, right click, right click, right click, and now I'm pressing W, and nothing's happening. But if I press Z, Richard told, try changing your keyboard to Dvorak. Dvorak. I don't know. Is that a thing? I know that's an actual thing, but that's not. Come on, that's not going. What's going on here?
Behold,
Game saved.
everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt
Can I play this part?
to change your destiny.
Can I have a turn game? Here you go, Call of Cthulhu by Cyanide Studios. Alex Chapman has a very good suggestion. Pull the Z key off and then the W key and switch them. Good point, Alex Chapman.
I hate whiskey.
If you go to this game's store page, it says Call of Cthulhu, and then it has a registered mark after the name. I don't think you can do that. Cthulhu is public domain. The name of the short story, presumably, public domain. You can't how is that registered? I don't know how any of that works. Here I am pressing the Z key to move forward. That's great. That's lovely. Oh, let's try this. Escape, settings, controls, keyboard, move forward. Watch what happens when I press the Z key. Okay, apply, yes, escape, 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 escape. Okay, well now the Z or the W doesn't work. What does it think the Z key is? X, C, V, B, N, A, N, A, N, no, that works, M. Oh, now A and D work. S moves me backwards. Oops, what was that? Oh, my inventory. Good lord. Chris Markinson. Cyanide's motto should be, fuck you. Sorry to say that. I was just reading something that Chris Markinson... He didn't even type it, he implied it. Alex Chapman. Tom n'est pas fort avec le clavier. And that means that I'm not good at playing a clavicle. Lord Kosk, just walk backwards. That's what I was doing before. That way monsters can't scare you. I also have to check where you're going more carefully. Look. Going to go to my office. Okay. Oh, there's Z. The Z is working again. Seriously, game? Let me look at that. Maybe there's some weird controller doodad thing. Gamepad. F off. Nope, nothing in there. Vibration of the controller. Camera sense. I don't know. I don't want to play a stupid game that can't even get my keyboard correct. Misguided Game says, I've already started going insane, apparently. This game is insidious. You might have a work. You might have a word. You might have a point. Okay. Let me try something. Bear with me. This is gonna settle whether or not this game is terrible or I am just stupid. Not that they're mutually exclusive. How about this right here? Chris Hornbostel. This has been Call of Cthulhu. We'll see you on Friday. I'm tempted, Chris Hornbostel. But troubleshooting like weird hardware discrepancies, conflicts, that's a form of madness. I think Lovecraft would appreciate it. Oh dear. Pay no attention to the noises you're hearing. You're gonna have to trust me. Okay, ignore that. Hold on, I gotta fix the resolution and then... Okay, stand by. Video. Just because I want you guys to be here with me when I troubleshoot this. 1920 by 1080. No, keep going. There. Wait, keep going. 1920 by... Okay. Full screen to windowed. Good. Okay. Alright, come with me here and let's troubleshoot this. This is so much fun. By going to... and window capture. I'm going to verify that other games use it correctly. And we're gonna find out whether this is a Call of Cthulhu problem or a Tom's computer problem? Okay, you can see that, right? This music is perfect for playing strafe. Alright, here we go. I'm clicking on start. It's a first-person shooter. If there's some issue with my keyboard, the W not working, which might be. And to be fair, I did just monkey around with which USB port my keyboard was plugged into. I was getting some weird issues. Okay, here we go. Loading. Oh, shoot! Oh my gosh, right. I'm in an advanced save. Right. Oh, dagnabbit. I don't want to... Well, I'm clearly walking forward just fine here. I forgot I was relatively far along. I don't have the teleporter parts. Dagnabbit! No, clearly I can move forward correctly. I can jump. Chris Muscle suggests I'm doing a performance piece. I'll show you guys a performance piece. Oh, look! Another game has, oh shoot, not that one. Another game has appeared. What's up? What? Huh? This works. This works. This doesn't work. Let's go back to it. Hold on. Z moves forward. This can't... How is this like an issue that... Okay, let's go to Steam. Let's read on the Steam forum. Are there people complaining about, hey, my keyboard isn't working correctly? What gives cyanide? I think they maybe knew I was going to make fun of them, so they made it break on my computer. Store page. We're going to go to discussions. Tech support. This is what happens on Request Wednesday. Other games, I'm more than happy to, make sure it works, because I've played it. I've streamed things I've been playing and I'm curious about. Request Wednesday, you don't know what you're going to get. I'm just going to be jumping in. You request it. I can't tell you I'm going to do a lot of prepping. Here we go. First update is live. That January 17th. So, yeah, about 3 weeks ago. An update. Let's see. Let's go to their technical support. Bug in caps and dialogue. Okay, no. Spoiler. Bug. Can't select answer. Problems with enter reconstructions. Game doesn't want to start. Anyone have game saves? 1 to 3 frames a second. Game startup issue. Achievement bugs. And not excuses. Here's somebody in Spanish. Totally stuck at mansion. Cutscenes. Game won't start. Really need help. Go to the technical FAQ. Maybe my keyboard isn't supported. Maybe there's something like, Corsair keyboards, man. How to check that game is correctly installed. Cannot change the game language. Crash on laptop, right? Troubleshoot. Okay, nope. What? Huh? Windows 7. Nope. Okay, well, there we go. That's a really weird thing to have happen. Should we just, oh, geez, have a drink, definitely. I'm ready for a drink after this. I'm pretty sure a femme fatale will come walking through that door very shortly.
I wonder why I still take these things.
There you go. That's a sample of the voice acting you're going to get. Look, you can turn and look at the back of this. It has no label. You can't look at the bottom or the top, though. It doesn't... It only rotates like this. Yeah, very limited. Don't try to look at what's on top of the stopper or if there's anything written on the bottom. Don't even think about it. Just put that out of your mind. Let's Z over here. Let's look. Let's do some light filing. There you go. This game is super interactive because, see, you can do this. Do you like it when you're playing the game? Like, it's sort of like player housing. You can configure it however you like. If you like your office with this middle drawer open, let's come over here and admire. If you like it like that, you can do that. This game is willing to accommodate whatever you prefer. If you prefer it that way, let's see how that looks. I've already lost track. Yeah, you can do it that way. Now, you could probably do the same thing with this one. Do you like this drawer? Oh, look. You can
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Okay. A little bit of a backstory, a little bit of flavor. You can also, again, keep this one open or closed. It's up to you. It's your choice. Super flexible.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Okay, let's
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Hey, Call of Cthulhu, does the Wentworth Agency attract top-notch cases?
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Aha. Okay, I see. Let's see what kind of books I've got on my shelf. Okay, it's probably real.
I used to be an
poetry.
avid reader.
Oh.
I used to be an avid reader. I used to be an avid reader.
Edward Pierce, how would you characterize your reading habits in the past?
I used to be an avid reader.
Huh, okay. Okay.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
You know who he kind of sounds like? You have to be a fan of this guy to appreciate this, and I'm a big fan of this guy. Imagine William Fichtner.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Are you seeing it? Are you hearing it? William Fichtner, star of, I don't know, Armageddon. He's the shuttle pilot in the classic Armageddon. What else is he in? That Nicolas Cage driving around movie. That's him, right? Or is it the... Yeah. Here we go. Listen to it. William Fichtner, Imagine.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Perfect. Chris Hornbossel's hearing Putty from Seinfeld. Chris Hornbossel, I don't do TV on this podcast.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay, this is, I guess, his diary. It's dark water. So let's see, they think that they're going to register Call of Cthulhu, but they're not going to use Arkham. Okay. Oh, look, my skill tree. Oh, look, I already... it's giving me a bit of a boost. I'm already pretty strong. I feel like somebody's been playing this game and leveling this character up already. How do I have a 3 out of 5 in investigation? Although, to be fair, I probably would have put points in that. Alright, what else can we look at? Oh, yeah. Oh, Pierce is me. That's my name. Inventory. Lost Battalion. So, I have a question for you guys. Is this October 7th or July 10th? Because the developer is Cyanide, but presumably this game is set in the US. I don't know. And this, of course, is 1918. What would be the issue? Like, should he say, if it said down here World War I, 1918, would you guys have a problem with that? Knowledge. Oh, look, I have knowledge of sleeping pills. Let's check the back of it. Oh, we can't interact with it anymore. Oh, yeah, here we go. Inspect. Let's see if there's anything written on the back now. Nope, still no information on the back. This looks a little bit sketchy. Let's see, who prescribed this? Trademark, use with caution. What is that name? Something name, Somniformis. Oh, description name. So the problem is, if it says World War I, then it is not from 1918. Because they didn't know that it was World War I then. It was the Great War. Anything that says World War I is not actually from World War I. You see?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Edward Pierce, what classes did you skip when you were an undergrad?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Ah.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Let's look at the back of this folder and see if there are any codes. 0415. It still says he's a cheapskate for not using laudanum. This guy did games says he really liked William Fichtner and Crossing Lines. What is Crossing Lines? I'll look that up. I just watched a not terribly bad movie with Mel Gibson's son. Shoot, what was it called? I think it was called like All the Devil's Men. which I thought was just going to be some horrible, crappy action movie, and I only watched it because William Fichtner was in it. And I really liked the action in it, and furthermore, I don't think I minded William Gibson's son that much, or Mel Gibson's son that much. William Gibson. Cyberpunk author William Gibson's kid went into acting, but Mel Gibson's son, you could sort of, he's kind of had his dad's eyes, but otherwise he's just sort of a generic, good-looking fella. But he was fine in it, and the action was pretty good in it. So all the Devil's Men, all the Devil's Own, wait, what was that thing called? And William Fichtner's a lot of fun in it. All the Devil's Men. And Sylvia Hooks, who's the chick from Blade Runner 2049, she's also pretty badass in it. So there you go. There's my tip for the day. Atarados, if you're into horror films, and especially if you're not, because I would be super amused if you had to sit through a freaky horror movie that traumatized you. And All the Devil's Men, if you want to see what Mel Gibson's children are doing these days. And if you want to see William Fichtner and Sylvia Hooks. Okay, what was I looking up? Crossing Lines. I do like the music in this game. Crossing Lines. What? This is TV. Ugh. Misguided games. Oh my god. Can't point at a TV show. What is this even? A special crime unit investigates serialized crimes that cross over European borders to hunt down criminals and bring them to justice. The poster for Crossing Lines just looks... yeah, it just screams TV. Yeah, look at William Fichtner. One of the principals. Don't think I'm not tempted. Yeah, Donald Sutherland. 3 seasons, though, it looks like. I don't know that I can watch something in 3 seasons. I'm in the middle of something right now that has 6 episodes. And even then, I'm like, oh, seriously. Misguided Game says William Fichtner was in an episode of West Wing, but you probably knew that. I actually don't know West Wing at all. What kind of character? Let me guess. He played an a-hole. Was I close? Alright, let's get back to solving whatever... Okay, so how do I trigger the next... Let's at least get to the next cutscene, right? What do I have to drink more? Let's turn the radio up. Okay, I actually like the music. No, turn it back on. Turning the radio off saves the game. Oh, that's my phone. Let's get the phone here. Alright, here we go. You have to turn the radio off to hear the phone ringing.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator
Pierce?
contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm
Mr.
Lucy
Pierce.
Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm
Investigators.
calling because of a problem with your file.
With your file.
Fire has
Fire.
destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your
I have to collect your personal
yet
information yet again. Oh, look, I can I respec? Are you allowed to respec? Look, let's remove. Let's be terrible at investigation. Oh, come on, I want to... Although, who knows if the keyboard's even working at this point. Yeah, let's undo all of them. No. What if I just wanted to be, like, put all my points... What should my dump stat be? How many points do I have? What's going on here? 8 character points. Well, clearly we want to be super... Wait, what? Oh, I see. That's a little misleading. You have to fill this bar? Wait, what? Oh, these are levels and not the... Alright, whatever. Dumb character advancement systems. Let's just be good at... yeah, let's just put everything there. Alright, there. Alright, these are my files. Do you really want to validate this character points attribution? Yes, I would like to validate it. You are wonderful. You are good. You have intrinsic value. You have meaning. You are loved. There, I validated it.
Our files will soon be up to date.
Our files will soon be up to date.
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm going to lose my license.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more
Mr. Pierce.
investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Wait, I thought this was a licensing issue and not a payroll. Oh, that's what I look like. There you go.
I'm coming.
It doesn't look like a femme fatale. Wait a minute. Are you sure you're at the right door, mister? Normally it's supposed to be like a hot chick.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person
He's brought
whom I
his
hold in high
drawings.
esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
His silhouette says, oh yeah, it does sound like Annie Potts from Ghostbusters.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case,
Ah!
or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Third
If
person,
you come to me-
first person?
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of... They all...
I can't... But if...
I want you to look carefully.
Oops. Oh, shoot him. I
That's all
accidentally
you've got?
skipped the cutscene.
The painting?
Now I'm not going to know
I
what's going
placed a
on.
file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Christy Gaines, H.P. Lovecraft never really went hot chick. And by the way, hot chick, really? Lovecraft didn't go any kind of chick. But this hard-boiled, busted-down detective. Oh, are you still here? Was I supposed to talk to you? So this part will be played by Robert Duvall in the movie. Can we put these in my inventory? Oh, let's investigate.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
I'm really hearing some William Fichtner in this. Richard Holt, isn't the point of this game the story? Probably, Richard Holt. Oh, wait, let's come around here. He's put something. Here I am pressing the Z key to move forward.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family.
Oh, look,
Rather
I
thin.
wrote. There you go. There's the back. It's like we made a collage. We glued it all together. All right.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these?
Oh shoot! I accidentally skipped it.
You must...
No, she...
So-
my daughter...
Her... I believe... You must...
No. She...
So-
my daughter...
The sender...
That's...
And you...
That go to...
The sender...
That's...
And you...
That go to...
Okay. Oh, there.
I think...
I'm...
Quiet and... Your own...
Correct.
Which you...
Fine.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming
Consult
from
my
a man in
diary.
your situation.
Oh, the J key doesn't work
Something's
either.
queer. But it's
Huh.
not like I have a choice.
Okay, I just want to show you guys something.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt
There,
find
you
some
can see now
information
in
on this
chat
island in there.
definitive proof that my W key and my J key are both working. See? What am I supposed to do? Secondary objective, find out. Leave for Darkwater. I'd like to do that. Just go to the front door, right? Here we go. Let's leave for Darkwater. Boom. I've already accomplished a whole lot in this game. Oh, look, I finished chapter 1 already. Christy Gaines, I'm not sure Lovecraft ever had a woman anywhere in his novels. Am I wrong? Yeah, there's some characters. I mean, none that are protagonists. But there's like daughters, and I guess there's a landlady in Dreams of the Witch House, isn't there? What else? But you know, women weren't allowed to do anything but stay in the house back then. And plus, Lovecraft didn't really have. I think he was married for a little bit, right? But I don't think he was much of a social butterfly. He didn't get out much. That's one of my issues with Stuart Gordon doing Lovecraft adaptations. Stuart Gordon comes from a background in weird underground theater, I think in Chicago, I want to say. That might be wrong. But Stuart Gordon's stuff, Reanimator and From Beyond, I think he did did he do that Dagon movie from a few years back? It's got a heavy sexualized element that is nowhere present in Lovecraft. Christy Gaines, daughters, landladies, grr. Christy Gaines, why do you hate daughters and landladies? What's the one? Whisper in the Darkness. I think maybe the victim's daughter contacts the protagonist. I might even be wrong about that. All right, let's go to Darkwater Port. Oops.
So, what
Skip the
wind
cutscene.
brought you?
This is like the opening of Half-Life,
Does the Hawkins
where
case mean
you
anything
get
to you?
moved along. I can't even move around to look at stuff.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a
Hey, Silhouette says, yeah, way to put it is he didn't have any strong female role models. That makes
And
sense.
his wife,
Silhouette.
Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a
Let's consult my
great
diary.
painter.
Oh, the J key does nothing.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but as for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Master's office.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should
Oh,
interest
I
you.
love piles of documents.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Can I have your binoculars for my inventory, please? What's the pickpocket key? Let me crouch. Now I should be able to E to pick his pocket. I want to steal his little purse there and see what's in it. Alright, I guess I can't. You, come here. I need information. I'm talking to you. You come over here and you... Oh! I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, let's go. Look at this. Oh, no.
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
What could attack a killer whale? Oh, medicine. Let's
The
let's
blood
try to
is
treat
just
the killer
beginning
whale.
to
I think this killer
coagulate.
whale's beyond treatment.
It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
That's no way to treat an omen.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Alright. Oh, dear. Oh, right, I can run. Okay, watch the... Okay, this is great. Let's talk to these dudes.
You
There's
can
some
pick
tough
up the
talk.
pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll
There's
see
nothing
what a
for you
true
here
sailor's got
either.
in his belly.
Beat it.
You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare
There's nothing
me.
for you here
What
either.
did he call us?
Okay, at some point I
Beat it.
talk to these dudes and
I
there's
said
like
you
tough
were a
talk.
bilge rat.
There's like a lady who runs the town.
A poxed limpet. You
Alright.
think we don't know what you're doing?
Let's go into the bar and talk to some more NPCs. I'm not even gonna read that. See that right there? I'm not even gonna read it. That's how edgy I am. Oh, dagnabbit, I accidentally
In
skipped
my
the
bar,
cutscene.
we don't...
I don't have time.
Don't...
I'm here. That'll be all.
Nightmares.
Okay, we're gonna play darts, except we're not.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The boat's called the Scylla. Let me guess. It has a sister ship. What could that possibly be named?
We'll follow
Let's check my diary. Oh, my diary did work there. All right. I guess you just can't pull it. You can't read your diary during a cutscene. Come on, how do you guys not know that? Hi, can I join you guys?
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Darkwater Island. Okay.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
He put stranger in quotes when he said that. He put good night, stranger, like as if he does know me. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's talk to her.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away. Nothing at all. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? Ugh.
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
All right. Here's a nice quiet table. Let's sit down. Let's order some shepherd's pie. I recently was found myself at a decent restaurant, fairly nice restaurant, and ordered, like, the special of the day was it's like a risotto like lobster risotto or something. I was like, okay, that sounds good. I'm gonna get that. And it was risotto, and it had basically was risotto soaked in lobster bisque with what is this? Oh, look at this harpoon. I would like to take this and equip it. Oh, that's good. Are we done here? Talk to Fitzroy. Right. Okay. Why am I futzing around in the bar? So it had crab meat. It had crab meat in it. And it was risotto soaked in lobster bisque. It was, I have to say, horrible. Ugh. Bleh. I don't like shellfish. It's like eating sea bugs. Who wants to do that? Bleh. Oh, it was so bad. And it felt awful because I didn't want to eat my, it was terrible.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins Cargo Manifest.
Cargo
They're
Manifest.
on the table next to you. Right. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
All right, are you Fitzroy? I thought you were Fitzroy.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins Cargo Manifest.
I guess I have to pick these.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
Look at the back of them. Nope.
That's all I'll get from them.
All right, let's escape. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, we have to wait for him a while. Let's go through his drawers. This is one of those games where you go through the NPC's drawers. Chris Markin says, I've never eaten crab or lobster. Richard Holt says, what's wrong with bugs? Lord Koss says, crab is yummy. Hazy Silhouette says, crab is better than lobster. Ootsby says, I don't like shellfish. Ooh, lobster risotto, I'll have that. Well, I was thinking I should try it again. Like every now and then, I'm fine with most things. But I figure maybe it's a me issue and not a food issue. Like maybe if I got good instances of lobster or shellfish or something, I would like it. And so I was at a nice place, and it was their like special of the day. Because you know the waiter, when they tell you about the special of the day, they sell it. Like they're really good at like making it sound good, no matter what it is. That's a skill. They have to train. They have to level up that skill to be good waiters in nice restaurants. And he tricked me. I fell for it. I didn't make my saving throw. So I ended up ordering lobster risotto. Okay, we're going through Fitzroy's drawers.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Cat? I think that was the chick in the stranded whale. Okay, let's get out of here. So are we done? Let's go. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Fitzroy. This is the back room. This is upstairs. We can go through more of his drawers up here, I guess. Good Lord, I couldn't care less. Okay, let's go walk out here. Here we are. This is H.P. Lovecraft at its finest. This is so evocative of Lovecraft. Ah!
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I'm really hearing the Fickner in this. I like this guy. All right, I don't care about any of the game.
I'm just back from the wars.
Whoops.
The dead. I with it. Can you don't?
It's.
I'm just dead.
Do I have to exhaust all of these or something?
The police. Who's to look? Killer. That give it a trench your turn.
So we all know that Cthulhu killed the killer whale. What, am I done?
Your manifest. Yeah, and you. I know, and so well with.
Do I have to exhaust all of these? They are exhausted.
I'm looking for where.
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty.
The warehouse.
You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building
this game doesn't look awful,
don't you?
It's an adventure game, Richard Holt. In which case, I could be doing this. You underestimate me.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Because in this, my W key works correctly. Not that I would ever use the W key there.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, right. Z to move forward. Let's run. Character point earned. Well, let's go ahead and spend it. PS. Medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Ugh. Spot hidden. Boom. Super invested in this character advancement here. Oh wait, let's go back to, hold on, I want to check something. Pious. Sanity, look at this. Mental trauma. Look at all these other things. I haven't unlocked many. You can unlock various elements of sanity, I guess. What does this even do? Confident in your abilities in your Cartesian mind, as opposed to, non-Euclidean. You conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, your lack of an Oxford comma, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Let's go to submenus. Oh, no, those are them. Okay, fine. What's in my inventory? Yeah, I've just got a lighter. Got some clues. Oh, look, people. Sarah Hawkins, deceased. James Fitzroy. Roy Mitchell, owner of the Stranded Whale. Simon Hawkins. Oops, how did I get back there? Okay, whatever. What time is it? Are we done? Oh, good Lord, 6:52. I've been playing this for almost an hour. That should be plenty. Chris Markinson, listen to the first hour of Left Hand of Darkness. I enjoyed it. What is Left Hand of Darkness? Chris Markinson, how many people talked like that at Harvard? Pierce, Edward Pierce. Pack the cat and have it yad. Right? Oh, speaking of parking the cars. Oh, who parked here? What a terrible parking job. I can't even get past there. Oh, who did this? That's so... I'm going to key their car. How do you press E to F? How do you E to key the car? Alright, there. I keyed his car because he parked there. Alright, let's go to this warehouse. Find hidden items.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Oh no. Look, I have to figure out the handle to the winch to... I already did this at some point. Let's see, what do I do? I think I have to go, like... I have to go talk to some people before something happens. Okay, look, oh, there's the wire up there. I have to get up there. And to do that, I have to go outside and go around. But the thugs are blocking the way. The thugs are the car. Let's talk to him.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of mess. You're not scared. This world, no good.
Okay, there's a lot of backstory there we just picked up. We now know a lot more about this world. Here we go. Let's go around over here. So we haven't explored this area. Look at all the exploration in here. Look, we could talk to those guys or we go up here. Okay, here we go. Watch this. You guys ready? Get inside warehouse 36.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Getting all up in their grill. Right.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
This passage leads to the Hawken warehouse, or investigate their activities. I am a private investigator. Who does this belong to?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Alright. Remind me what you're doing. You work for Cat?
Cat?
What? Shut
up, buddy.
Okay. This passage leads
I've got to end. I don't know.
Alright, I did all of these, right?
What are you... She said...
Oh boy, I love talking to
I bid
NPCs
you, gentlemen,
and dialogue options and... Alright, so that's done. Guess we could talk to those guys, but really, who cares? Hi. Oh, no, we can't talk to them. Oh, yeah.
You live here?
What?
Wait, what?
The two...
I think you get information and you can scare those other guys off. Alright, whatever, I'm done with you guys.
I've taken enough
Oh,
of
no,
your
wait,
time.
hold on. Get rid of the 2 guards. Wait, hold on.
Well, what did you miss?
Get rid
I
of
have
the
an
2
offer
guards.
that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
Richard Holt, this is the worst speed run ever.
That'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Alright, so I gotta Okay, so...
I'll be back.
Take your time.
Oh no, wait, what's happening? Oh, shoot, oh no, what's going on? Oh, wait a minute, uh-oh, the game is crashing. Oh no, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, shoot, the game is... Oh, I just had a hardware crash. Oh, there's a blue screen of death and everything. There's some incompatibility issue. Oh, man, I don't know what to do. Wow, huh. Well, you know, I'll have to troubleshoot that later. Oh, it's just terrible. It just crashed. Huh. How about that? Oh, look, this game was booted up. Okay, well, while it's here, we might as well, you know, see what's going on. So, what are you, Madonna and Eli, right? We're going on our next case, so let's do this. Here we go. Stand by.
Looks like the K train is down. Again.
Eli, the K train was discontinued in 1988.
Was it? I could swear I took it to the Museum of Natural History not too long ago.
You did, in 1986.
Oh yeah, I have strafe running in the background. I should probably shut that down. There.
So, I guess we won't be taking the K train.
No, we will not.
See, I like them. Choose your destination. No, okay. Astor Place Station. Yeah, okay, so I think this is the only place I can go for
now. Still raining.
At least nothing's here waiting to kill us.
Well, the night is young.
Looks like this building site was abandoned long ago. Actually, so what am I doing? Well, we'll find out. The Alamo sculpture, aka the Cube. It's been here as long as you can remember. Is that a real thing? Leads further eastward in Alphabet City. It's the only place I can
go. You seem troubled. Is something the matter?
Maybe we should walk around the block. There's a cop there. I'm a wanted criminal. Shouldn't I be wearing a disguise or something? So there's a cop there. I'm a wanted criminal.
So there is. But you have nothing to fear from him. Not with the veil in place.
Veil? What veil? What are you talking about? Or did you do something to me?
Don't worry. It's totally harmless. Well, mostly. It just disguises your identity. Anyone looking at you sees slightly different features.
You are not the first new recruit to arrive with complications in the mundane world. The veil prevents awkwardness all around.
So nobody I know will recognize me?
Nobody in the mundane world, no. The veil only works on mundanes. Supernatural beings and the void touch can see through it easily. But that law enforcement officer, he will pose no threat.
Because, in case you weren't here last time, I'm wanted for having gone on a rampage for the past year, tearing people apart with my bare hands. After shooting a policeman and 3 teenagers. Well, let's go, unless there's something else you forgot to tell me.
No, there's nothing else.
Let us continue, shall we?
I actually forgot. How can I find out what I'm doing here? Is there a way, like a journal or a... No. Okay, we'll just have to remember as we play. I think I can do that. It's been a long time since you were in uniform. This officer wears it well despite the rain.
Evening, sir.
Rough night to be out.
Yeah, you could say that. Wouldn't be here if I had the choice, believe me.
What happened here?
Who wants to know?
I'm a fellow cop like you. You're Midtown South Precinct, right? I recognize the badge number prefix.
Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. It's been in the news, but I don't blame you if you don't read that stuff. I'll tell you one thing. You see a lot of bad people in this line of work, but it takes a special kind of nasty to torch a homeless shelter.
This was a homeless shelter?
Yeah, a neighborhood full of corporate chains, and they attacked this place. Was anyone hurt? A few people killed. A lot of people with 2nd or 3rd degree burns.
That is horrible.
I won't argue with that. I was here when the rescue team arrived. They were carted off to Beth Israel Hospital, but the people here, they don't exactly have medical insurance.
Topical? Richard Fogey, wait, what happened to Call of Cthulhu? Richard Fogey, it crashed. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was playing it, and I was having a great time. It was a lot of fun. And then it just crashed. And, yeah, I don't know. So, So, and this happened to be running in the background. It just happened to be running, fortunately. Are you sure it was arson?
That's how we're treating it. Until we know otherwise, we're treating it like a crime scene. Which means, stay back.
I better get going.
I don't blame you. See ya.
Madonna is relaxed but moving with purpose. Her eyes are alert for any sign of trouble.
Yes.
You should conceal that weapon better. Oh yeah, because it's on her back. You could get arrested. The veil that's on us, is that why nobody can see her sword? What do you know about this area? Any ideas on what we should say this veil on? The veil that's on us, is that why nobody can see her sword?
You catch on quick. As long as I keep it sheathed, mundane society will take no notice of it.
What do you know about this area?
You call this neighborhood the Village. I came of an age when that term actually applied. This street, it was a long dirt road. Homes were palatial estates, and were few and far between. This city was larger back then, and yet so much smaller. But let us not dwell on the past. Time marches on. We must march with it or be left in the dust.
Richard Fogey, this is a Wadjet Eye game. Is that correct? I think that's right. Store page. Yes, Wadjet Eye. Any ideas on what we should do next?
I would suggest we explore. If there is void activity here, we will find it. Or, most likely, it will find us. Agreed.
Let's talk to Eli.
What do you need?
How are you staying so dry?
Ancient fire mage secret. Well, no, not really. I just make the water evaporate before it hits me. It's a simple trick, but handy on nights like this.
Do you know anything about this area?
Kind of. I used to work about 10 blocks north of here, back in my mundane days. It was just factories and warehouses back then, not the university student mecca it is now.
You used to work around here? What'd you do?
Oh, nothing important, really. You wouldn't be interested. Let's focus on doing what we came here to do.
Any thoughts on this building?
It burnt down?
Alright, smartass.
Seriously, there's not much I can tell you. I only deal with the fire itself, not the after.
And right, the lounge music is an interesting choice. So what do you think we should do? He's probably going to tell me to explore.
We've barely left the subway. We need to explore a bit. See if we can find the source of the void activity.
Alright, we'll talk.
I have the feeling we will.
Further east in Alphabet City.
Hey, are you all right? You look a little...
Where are you taking me?
I need your help, you need mine, perhaps we can help each other.
I'll do whatever you want. Just help me. Please.
Just do as you're told and all will be well. I think this is back from when I was possessed. Do as you're told, all will be well. Did I mention that I was demon possessed?
Did you see that?
I did.
Neuromorphic projection. I've read the theories, but never thought. I think he's coming out of it.
Are you all right?
I just neuromorphically projected. What just happened? I'm not sure. I think I had a vision?
Yes, you did. We saw it too. A vision from your past. Well, your demon's past, technically. This area must have kick-started your brain into remembering. There was some psychic spillover. We could see it too.
Spillover, neuromorphic projection, as it's technically known. That gave me a nasty headache.
Sorry. For what it's worth, I feel completely fine.
As do I.
See? Bright side.
This building the demon entered. It used to house the Village Eye.
The newspaper? Didn't it go out of business a few years ago?
Indeed it did. What was your demon self doing here?
Well, let's go in and find out.
Agreed. We are wasting time.
Right. Enough jabbering. Let's go.
Locked.
Well, that just figures, doesn't it?
You can access your companion's abilities via the inventory bar. So he's got fire stuff, and she's a genie. Or she's a djinn child, I believe they call her. So I bet she can turn into smoke and fly through the lock and unlock it from the other side. I can fly through the keyhole. That's my guess. Let's find out. Oh. that's
an
done. Option too.
Be aware that if law enforcement questions me, I am compelled to tell the truth.
Actually, can't she turn to smoke, or is it just her dad?
It smells very human in here.
Looks like people were squatting here. Half a dozen at least. Wasn't there a homeless shelter around the corner? Why live here?
It could be pride. Or perhaps they gathered here for a specific purpose.
I'm guessing it wasn't a slumber party.
That is doubtful.
She's so earnest. Colorful graffiti explodes off the walls. If there were ever CPUs attached to these monitors, they're long gone. These papers are covered with illegible scrawls. Can I actually look at this? Oh, that is looking at it. All right. Steps lead downstairs. A sign on the door reads Jordan. So he's spelled Jordan. Okay, let's check this.
Huh. Only one bed in here.
Yes. This room was designated to separate one individual from the rest. Someone of importance, most likely. Or someone undesirable.
So this room either belonged to a cult leader or a prisoner.
Most likely.
The graffiti spirals into itself. Trying to follow it makes your eyes water. This computer is dark and silent. This desk cabinet door is worn and stained. A water-stained mattress which has seen better days. Let's look under it. Maybe there's something under there. Found nothing. I'm going to try it. An old beat-up cabinet is shoved against the wall. Item received, scrap of paper. Password equals heart. Got it. Let's look in this cabinet. Item received, photograph. Alright. Computer's dark and silent.
I might not know a lot about those things, but don't they need electricity to work?
Dude, it's a
I don't
laptop.
think the
can have a
power's on
battery.
in this place.
Alright, so we have to turn on the power somewhere. Which is probably going to be downstairs. Oh, this drawer we didn't
What have you got there? An old fuse? Seems to still be intact.
Alright, let's go downstairs and put the fuse in the fuse box. Turn the power on. Use the password to get in the computer. And figure out whatever. Oh!
Do not be alarmed. That was just a lost spirit. What you would call a ghost. They are harmless.
You guys seem remarkably calm about
Well,
this.
it's not like ghosts can exactly do anything.
They have no physical form. We cannot interact with them, nor they with us. It is best to leave them be.
Should we try and help it?
40 years ago, I would have joined you. But Mandana's right. There's nothing we can do for them.
Death is part of the mundane world. We do not get involved. Let us move forward.
I do have to say the music is getting a bit overbearing. Is this like a
Thank you for activating the in-game
Oh, cool.
commentary track for Unavowed. I've been waiting 3 years to say that. This game has taken a long time to finish, so as you can imagine, there is a lot to talk about. A bit of warning before we start. You're going to hear me talking a lot, and there will be spoilers during the commentary and even some of the bloopers. They just can't be avoided. So I really recommend that you not listen to the commentary unless you've already played through the game. Anyway, with that, let's get started.
Wow, cool.
Hello, and welcome to the Unavowed art commentary. I'm Ben Chandler, and I was in charge of most of the art on this project, along with the aid of Ivan Ulyanov, a marvellous man. Thank you for playing the game, and we look forward to sharing some insight on some of the choices we made while we were creating the graphics for this project.
You can tell by his accent that he's a Canadian. So that fella, it was his name, his last name was Gilbert. Could he be related to, isn't Ron Gilbert one of the guys who did these early adventure games? It's cool to know that's in there. Or cost, correct Tom. About being related to Ron Gilbert, or about that Ron Gilbert did the early games? Christy Gaines says, oh, if that guy was Canadian, Chris Markinson must know him. Yeah, Markinson, do you guys know each other? Markinson, do you know Brian Adams? These steps lead downstairs into darkness. Alright.
Ow! God damn it.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I tripped over... I have no idea. Can't see a damn thing.
Hazy Silhouette. Yeah, Canadians know each other because they all live in Canada City. Right? I think so, yeah. Alright, the meager light barely pierces the gloom down here. Madonna's eyes try to pierce through the gloom. So I'm just gonna, like, click thing? Let's just click. I guess I'm walking around.
What? Where are you?
Can't he, like, light a fire? Oh, see?
That's
I'm
weird.
really good at this
Come
game.
on. Is there a problem?
The darkness. It's fighting the light.
It always does.
I'm being literal. Whatever's down here, it's interfering with my magic.
Small fuse box. Oh, look, fortunately.
Not sure what you're trying to do there. The fuse is obviously blown.
Oh, thanks, Eli.
Oh, me gobsmacked.
Wow.
It's a forest.
A forest in a basement.
Well, that explains why my fire's so weak down here. Probably a natural defense mechanism for whatever this is.
That was cool. This tree stump grows out of solid concrete. Its surface is covered in... Is that blood? This blanket is covered with moss and lichen. Let's check under the blanket. You know, there could be a body under there. That could be scary. You know, stupid game. I knew it. Please, you're not tricking me.
Well... this just got a lot more complicated.
Whoever this was, his or her face has been eaten away by some kind of moss.
Male. Early to mid-60s, I believe. The cause of death is difficult to determine.
He's got vines growing out of him.
Alright, I'm going into cop mode. Look, there are wounds along his neck.
You are correct. Blade wounds. They are difficult to see with all this growth in the way. You have a good eye.
So this guy was murdered by a person.
It appears so.
He's covered in moss.
Yes. This room has quite an abundance of forest life. Your vision. You were familiar with this building. Whatever happened here, you were involved. Or at least your demon self was.
You don't remember anything. No other visions spring to mind.
I'm sorry. I wish I could be more
Don't
helpful.
apologize. It's not your fault.
No doubt your demon covered its tracks well before leaving your mind.
So, who is he?
He has no distinguishing marks. He carries no identification. Whoever this is, it remains a mystery.
Can you hear us?
It is a lost spirit. It cannot communicate.
Are you sure about that?
It does appear agitated. Let us leave it be.
Well, it's fuzzy and indistinct. It stares blankly ahead, barely noticing you're even here. I'm gonna talk to it. Or try. Can you hear me?
I don't think it even notices you're there.
Hello?
I don't think it even notices you're there.
Alright, let's see. I don't think... Whoever this was, their face been eaten. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to interact with this. Let me see if there's... Oh, no, I need to go turn on the computer.
Do these drawings on the wall mean anything to you, Mondana?
I cannot decipher their meaning, but I do get a sense of reverence.
Reverence? Like worship?
It is only a feeling.
He called them drawings.
This wall drawing means nothing to me. Eli?
Me neither. Although it's different from the art in the other room.
How so?
Outside it was more vibrant, colorful, more creative. It had passion. The art in here is just patterns.
Patterns?
You can see them if you know how to look for them.
Interesting. I do not know what that means yet, but interesting.
She's kind of like a Lady Spock. Oh, I guess I don't need a password. Well, maybe I do to get in here. Yeah. What? What was his girlfriend's name? Okay, let's look at that photograph. I bet there's something on the other side of the photograph. How can I... Oh, no, wait. I didn't have a name tag. Can I right-click on it? No. Can I drag it somewhere? No. Alright, well maybe somewhere there is I've looked in all these cameras. Oh wait, was that maybe something on the mattress? No, it's just a part of the art for the mattress. All these, maybe these shelves over here. No. Looked in here, right? Markinson says password heart. Did I spell it? That's what I tried. Right? Maybe it's all caps. Maybe it's something like this. Oh, here we go. 0451. Nope. Is there anything else that we can click on here? Alright, so clearly... Oh, let's look at the window. Rain streaks down the window, obscuring most of the view. So let's check again downstairs. See if we can figure out the name of the girl in the photograph. It's presumably his girlfriend. Oh, Lord Kosk says maybe it's the, they can't be. Greater than 3. Like that. Lord Kosk, if you're right, I never would have gotten that. Better, yeah, I would have been. I mean, obviously you gotta find out her name, right? Click to examine. There's no way to turn it over, right, to look at the back of it. So, alright, let's check back downstairs. Somewhere we're gonna find out her name. Maybe on these drawings have passion. Let's try to use the photograph on the ghost. Oh, wait, we can't. Use the photograph on... No, wait, can I drag it?
Not sure what you want me to do there.
Okay, wait, let's have him... Let's have her look at the photograph.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Okay, you can't, like, intuit the name. Let's have him look at the photograph.
Not sure what you want me to do there. I learned long ago that I can't talk to ghosts. Sorry.
I cannot speak with lost spirits.
Alright, fair enough. Can either of you do... Let's see, there's the body. Let me look at the body again. Maybe... Nothing new. Alright, can't interact with this. I'm assuming... And none of these can be used anywhere. Can they interact with the body?
I am not using my blade on the body.
Okay. Oh, so she uses her blade, like, to unlock doors, or what does he do? Burn things?
My magic is kind of weak down here.
Okay.
I couldn't incinerate the body, even if I wanted to.
Markinson says, I checked online, but I don't want to spoil it. No, of course, Markinson. Can he shoot fire? No, they can't. Password equals heart. And obviously this dude likes this chick, or vice versa. I did try the name, didn't I, Jordan? I can't tell what's on her sweatshirt. Obviously isn't her name. I don't think it just doesn't seem like the kind of game that's going to trick me with, like, having some super tiny little pixel that I can't interact with. Alright, let's go back into the other room. So maybe there's something he can burn. Let me see. I don't know what that would... Burn the paper off the wall? That doesn't sound right.
Not sure.
Yeah. So we had to go downstairs to see the ghost in the little forest bits to turn the power back on. I mean, he looked at this and already said it's patterns.
Not...
Alright, so I'm looking here. Those don't seem to be any letters. Those don't seem to be any actual letters. Maybe he can dry out. Now I'm just trying everything on everything. Can he? Yeah. Shoot a monkey. No, I've already looked into all the things. Lord Kosk, I'd keep going back out. Wadjet games love backtracking. Alright, fair enough. It's good to know, actually. We go further east. Oh, we can. Entrance to Tompkins Square Park. Another fancy clothing shop. They seem to be popping up all over the area. We could go back here. Alright, let's check out Tompkins Square Park. Is that the woman in the picture, and we find out her name? Let's see, over here. Her eyes are closed, and she's softly humming to herself. A middle-aged man mumbling to himself and glaring at anyone who approaches. She glares at you from underneath her filthy hoodie. She looks kind of familiar. Yeah, from the picture. Let's find out her name. Show photo. This is a picture. This picture is of you, isn't it? Just get right to the point.
Where did you get that?
We'd like to help you if we can.
Help me. Look, Guy, I've had enough help to last me a lifetime. I might not look it, but I'm fine. Tell everyone that Wendy is fine. You don't need to come out here and... Wait, it's you, isn't it? You've come back.
Who do you think I am? Jesus asked the apostles. Come back from where?
Don't patronize me. I know who you are. You're the master.
The what?
Don't play dumb with me. I'm not that innocent. At least, not anymore. You've done something to your face. You've changed it somehow, but I can tell. It's you. Curious. She can see past the veil. She must be void-touched.
What touched?
Void-touched. It means...
I don't give a crap what it means. And I don't give a crap about you either, Master. Just leave me alone. I already know you're good at that.
No one says I don't give a crap, unless it's like a PG-13 thing. Even then, you can drop S-bombs in PG-13. I don't give a crap. Wendy, could you tell me what happened at the Village Eye building?
Why should I?
Want to play the MasterCard? As opposed to the Visa? Alright, we're gonna do our lawful good playthrough. The first time you go through a game, you do the lawful good playthrough. You seem really troubled, Wendy. Telling me might make you telling me might help you feel better there. Ugh.
Right. And I'll bare my soul to you because you obviously care so much. You left us. You don't care about anything. So get out of here. Take your new followers and go.
Wait, followers?
You heard me.
I've lost my memory. I don't remember anything about you or anyone else.
You... what? You're serious, aren't you? You didn't just leave us. You forgot about us.
It's a bit more complicated than that, but yes.
We are trying to piece together what happened. Can you help us?
No, it's done. It's over. If you've forgotten about it, then maybe I can too. Just leave me alone.
Who's the guy in the picture with you?
You really don't remember anything, do you? You've even forgotten Jordan, your precious protege. Well, he's gone. No thanks to you.
Could you tell me about Jordan?
He and I were a thing, kind of. I don't know. We're nothing anymore. He's gone. He left soon after you. He's probably dead. Not that you care.
We found a dead body in the basement of the village.
You can't prove a damn thing. I mean, whatever. Don't know a thing about it.
The basement is half forest.
That's crazy. You're crazy.
You said I left you. What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? You left. Left us to fend for ourselves, and it all went to shit. Me, I'm back where I started. Others weren't so lucky.
See, there, it didn't all go to crap. Others? What others?
You never cared, did you? All that time. I knew it. I just didn't want to believe it.
There's a ghost in the village I built.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Don't talk about it. Don't even think about it. Just don't.
I already asked her this. Why is she still there?
He and I were... He's gone. Not that you can. Please, don't come back.
Should I talk to these people? I feel like I don't know. Let's just see. Okay, I was just looking at them. I can talk to her. Compare her face to the photo. Don't need to. What's that you're humming?
Whatever it is, it's catchy.
Is there another exit? So, okay, yeah. This is a temperance fountain surrounded by bars and junkies. Alright, let's go back and check out the journal.
Just so we're clear, we are not calling you Master.
Giles Abibula, hello in Twitch. Giles Abibula, this is not Call of Cthulhu. That game crashed on me. It didn't work. So this is Unavowed. Now here's the question. Is this password case sensitive? Entry 1. Master says I should start this journal explaining who I am and how I got here. My name is Jordan. 3 months ago, I was fired from my job at a crappy electronics store. 2 weeks ago, my landlord evicted me because I couldn't pay the rent. I was on the street in the middle of this brutal winter. The homeless shelter was completely full. I thought I was going to freeze to death. Master found me. He brought me here. He gave me clothes and warm food and this laptop. He insists I keep a journal of my experiences here. He also says I should call him Master. That's fine, I don't care. I'm safe here, and I'm not leaving. Heck, if it keeps me alive, I'll call him God. Entry 2. The Master brought a few more people in. They're all homeless like me. They're all sick. This old guy has lung cancer so bad he's coughing up blood. There's this girl named Wendy who looks to be in incredible pain. And me? I'm still cold. It's so hard for me to get warm, but at least I'm not dying. Entry 3. Master brought us downstairs. There's a tree growing up through the floor. A tree. Master said it's an altar of life, and it'll protect us and heal us if we do the same. He'll teach us how. All we have to do is let him cut us, and we bleed on the altar. Entry 4. Oh my god, the energy. Oh man, it's incredible. I'm warm, so warm. It feels so good. This cap lock's key screwed up there. See, right here. Right here, this is a perfect example. Cap lock's keys never helped anyone. Entry 5. I've never felt this good. The cold's completely left my body. The old guy's cough is gone. He's even breathing normally. And Wendy is walking around without any pain. Praise the Master. Entry 6. There's 7 of us now. Master's been cutting us every few weeks. Seems crazy, but we heal up right away and we're healthy. That's the important thing. Praise the Master. I'd be dead if it wasn't for him. We all would. Entry 7. Merry Christmas. The tree's growing. There's grass on the floor of the basement. It's concrete. With the Master, anything is possible. Entry 8. The Master needs to leave for a while, and now I'm being put in charge. Me, in charge. I'm so honored. Maybe I should password protect this laptop since I'm so important now. Entry 9. It's nice having my privacy, but it's kind of lonely in here. I asked Wendy if she'd stay the night with me. She said yes. Entry 10. I cut the old guy. He bled like crazy. He didn't heal. I had to run out for bandages. Thank God he's okay. Entry 11. It's freezing in here. I turned the radiator up full blast. It does nothing. Entry 12. Wendy is limping. The old guy's coughing. I can't stop shivering. The ritual doesn't work anymore. Master, where are you? You've been gone for almost 2 months. Entry 13. I can barely feel the keys. Hands are numb. I can't help these people anymore. I can't help myself. Entry 14. I have to leave. I'm sorry, Master. I can't do it. I'm putting Wendy in charge. I'm sorry. That's what happened to Jordan. Yeah, so I was the Master. Alright.
Blood rituals used for healing. That is perverse and wrong.
It may be wrong, but it does explain the forest downstairs. It's unspent life energy. It created excess life.
Beauty can hide all manner of evil, Eli. You know this more than anyone.
Jazz Bibula says, this game does look interesting. Am I enjoying it? Yes, I am, Jazz Bibula. This is all my fault, isn't it?
We told you before. Don't blame yourself.
Pity yourself later if you must. For now, you must focus.
If I understand that journal right, the ritual stopped working when the, Master left. Which means that only you, or rather your demon, could perform it.
Then why leave Jordan in charge?
That's a good question. One more reason to track it down. In the meantime, I really want to know more about this ritual.
Let's get to it.
After you?
Joseph Vivula said he played Call of Cthulhu for several hours when it came out, and he thought it was pretty good, at least the bit he played. He calls it atmospheric. Yeah, Giles, I didn't get very far through the puzzle stuff, and it just wasn't really working for me. But it's a straight-up adventure. Cyanide... Also, Giles, you missed it, but there's some weird issue with my keyboard. Like, it wasn't supporting my keyboard correctly. And I find that sort of thing really annoying. Okay. Is there anything... So, we're leaving, right? Yep. Go back and talk to the cop? Or did we trigger something when we go outside? Oh, or go back down into the basement. Wait, shoot. Now that we know information, let's go back down to the basement real quick. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do down here. Yeah, we can't talk to this ghost. Maybe later we can just double check.
I don't...
Yeah, alright.
Evening, sir.
Do you know anything about the village?
They went out of business, didn't they? Squatters were living in that building for a while, but I think they've cleared out.
You let them stay there?
The owner never filed a complaint, so legally we weren't required to investigate. Didn't stop us from keeping an eye on the place, though.
So you saw nothing illegal going on at the village eye?
Nothing we could see from the outside, no. But to be honest, it wasn't exactly high on our priority list. I don't blame you. See ya.
Actually, we should go check on Wendy. Now that we have more information.
Eli, you are scratching the buttons of your coat again, with your fingernail.
I am?
Yes. You are not even aware of it, are you?
Why is this a big deal?
It indicates a loss of control. It is minimal, but...
Right. I know. I'll work on that.
Thank you.
You read Jordan's journal.
Shit. I knew I should have tossed that computer. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. You proud of yourself, Master?
Whatever you think I did, it wasn't me.
Oh, really? Then who taught us those blood rituals? Because it sure wasn't the Tooth Fairy. You took us all in. You saved us, I guess. Maybe. Every month you'd do the ritual. You'd cut one of us. We'd bleed on the altar. Then you'd say those words, and we'd heal. Better, stronger, faster than before. It was like a drug.
Life energy. That's what you were being fed. That explains the wildlife in the basement. It must be residual life magic.
Whatever it was, it felt good.
What happened after Jordan left?
It all ended, is what happened. Jordan was so happy when you put him in charge. He tried, he really did. But he just got too sick. Whatever you did to us, the healing, it stopped working when you left. So he put me in charge. Me. And I just made things worse.
Why did he put you in charge? You know, I didn't know why, because there were a couple. You need to tell me what happened now. Something must have happened, or you wouldn't be out. Something must have happened, or you wouldn't be out here.
I failed everyone. I was supposed to help them, but instead I cut with a knife. I said those stupid words again and again and again. It didn't work, so I had to try harder.
The murdered man in the basement. You took the blood ritual too far.
It was an accident, I swear.
Saw the ones on the body, that was no accident. I believe her. So it was an accident.
Yes. I put him on the altar. I took the knife and I killed him. I was nervous, I guess. I thought that was the end of it, but then...
His spirit, it came back.
It was horrible. He couldn't stay. Every time it saw us, it would scream.
Seemed like a pretty mild spirit to me when I saw it. So it drove you out, you deserted it, and then?
I came here. I didn't want to be around people anymore.
You speak the truth.
You believe me. Hooray.
It is not a matter of belief. I simply know what truth is. Thank you for sharing it with us.
There's no point in lying anymore, is there? The Master here was just as much involved as me. And something tells me you aren't going to turn him in.
You said you needed healing. What was wrong with you?
Cerebral palsy on my left side. It was bad before. I could barely handle sewer duty. It's much worse now.
Sewer duty?
You seriously don't remember? The pipes in the building leaked. Overflow from the sewer. It was disgusting. You couldn't exactly call a plumber, so you made us go into the sewer and drain it from there. We went down there so much, Jordan had to swipe a key to the control panel.
Where's the key to the sewer
You
control?
serious? You never wanted to bother with that before. But whatever. It's to the right of the control panel, behind one of the pipes.
And where's that knife now?
You think I'm an idiot? I tossed it down a storm drain.
What? Why did you do that?
What do you think? It's probably halfway to Jersey by now, and good riddance.
Well, we're gonna fix this, don't worry.
Don't do me any favors. This mess is yours, Master. Do whatever you like.
but good luck.
If I was lucky, I never would have met you in the first place.
Wait, you know what? I'm assuming control panel. I was thinking of the fuse box. Wait, what control
She threw the knife down a storm drain. Damn it. I can't blame her, but damn it. Magically imbued tools take weeks to make. I really hope to study it.
Wait, what control panel? I wasn't paying attention. Dagnabbit. Control panel. Oh shoot, where's the sewer? There's notes I can read. Upstairs? Wait, what control panel? Ugh. These aren't control panels. Dagnabbit, I wasn't paying close enough attention. The key, control, that's not a control panel, it's a computer. Was one of you paying attention? What control panel was she talking about? Shoot a monkey. There's no journal I can check. You know what? Do I have to go talk to? I guess I have to go talk to her again. Fair enough. Joseph Bibula, regarding Call of Cthulhu, I mentioned puzzles a bit ago, but he's not remembering the puzzles, at least not difficult ones. I thought the game was more of a decent walking simulator. I guess there were puzzles, but they were pretty lame, and it would have been better without any. I just remember having to get past the grate in the warehouse, where you obviously have to find some way around to cut the rope, and then you needed to find the handle for the winch. This is not really much of a puzzle, so it's just an inventory hunt. But yeah, fair enough. Where's the key to the sewer control panel?
Are you serious? But whatever. It's to the right of the control panel, behind one of the pipes.
Okay, so behind a pipe.
If I was...
This manhole's firmly attached.
Are you trying?
You never know. Maybe. I guess not.
Alright, the game made fun of me for trying that. I hope you're happy, Maiden Reed. So, pipes we're supposed to look for. Now, would that have been there if we hadn't had the conversation with Wendy? Like, is this just a matter of a... Wait, what pipe? This isn't a pipe? I'm obviously confused about what the whole sewer thing is. What pipes? Is there somewhere else to get into the sewer? Shoot. Alright. Dagnabbit, I should have been paying more attention. Pipes in here? No, I can't check that on the ceiling. What? Maybe I have to go farther down the street. Joseph Bibia says, yeah, that's the exact puzzle I'm remembering. It's the only one he recalls. Pipes outside? Clearly on me for not paying attention. Well, it's gotta be something in the village eye. Like, you didn't hide something outdoors. Shoot a dang monkey. They see no pipes. Stop here and look up pipes. Well, actually, you know, I have to call it a night. We might come back to some of this. I mean, pipes are in the basement. Clearly, that's where you find pipes, right? Hold on, let's go in the basement. There's got to be pipes in the basement. And that's if we're going into the sewer, like sewer duty, pipes right over here. Look. Oh, but that's not. Nope, I didn't mean to go upstairs. This looks like it's in the foreground, and when the character walks over to it, it gets in front of it. That's weird. Pipes. What pipes am I missing? Are there pipes along? No. No? Are there pipes over here? About to truculent. You have to get the manhole off. Oh, so it is. So we're going down in the street. All right. So it's obviously Mandala's sword. So to do sewer duty, they had to come in here. I guess that makes sense. All right.
Are you lifting with your knees?
Yes. Bracing. Fortuitous that I have kept up my training.
Yeah, I don't think that... Yeah, fortuitous is not what... She incorrectly used fortuitous. What Jedi? You know what, maybe that's not their... Maybe that's not their fault. They're just writing for a character who doesn't know the technical definition of fortuitous.
At least the rain is washing away most of the smell.
If not the heat, I am positively sweltering. I admit that my knowledge of sanitation systems is lacking. But should this water be boiling?
No. I don't think so. No.
Then we indeed have a mystery on our hands.
Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a night. Let's save this, and this will be saved. First playthrough, second save, 1-2. There we go. Thank you guys for watching the Quarter to 3 live stream for Request Wednesday's winner, Call of Cthulhu. Oh no, I mean Unavowed. We did play some Call of Cthulhu. We saw it. Come on back Friday, and who knows what'll happen. I hope you'll join me then. Thanks very much, you guys. Have a good week.
So again, I'm still working on it, but what do you say?
You want me to be honest?
Totally, of course. I mean, it's just the two of us.
That song is shit in a can.
What?
I thought it was just awful.
I disagree. This song is a huge hit.
A hit? No way, Ruff. Trust me. I know this business. That song sucks. Not even a tampon ad would want to use that song.
You have ads for tampons that are very good.